Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Welcome to day 12 of Bible Cover to Cover Reading Challenge. This is day 12. We will be reading Numbers chapter 22 through 32. I think I made a mistake in yesterday's video when I said we'd be finishing up Numbers. That's not true. That's not the case. I misread the schedule here. 12 Numbers. I didn't notice down here at Numbers 32. But anyway, we'll get into that later. We will be in Numbers again tomorrow to finish out Numbers. And this is day 12. Welcome to M16 Ministries. M16 is Mark chapter 16. That is what this ministry is based off of what is within Mark chapter 16. Thank you for joining us here online. Thank you to the ones that will join us later as we are going and reading through Numbers chapter 22 through 32. We will go ahead and get started. We have audio. Yes, we do. We have screen, and we are good to go. So let's do this. Chapter 22, and the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the side Jordan and by Jericho. And Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the people because there were many, and Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak the son of Zippor was king of the Moabites at that time. He sent messengers therefore unto Balaam the son of Beor to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, behold, there is a people come out of Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me, this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom thou blessest, that's a word, is blessed, and whom thou cursest is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand, and they came unto Balaam and spake unto him the words of Balak. And he said unto them, lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord shall speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And God came unto Balaam and said, what men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, behold, there is a people come out of Egypt which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, get you into your land, for the Lord refuseth to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak and said, Balaam refuseth to come with us. And Balak sent yet again princes, more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam and said to him, thus saith Balak the son of Zippor, let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me. For I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, if Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balaam at night and said unto him, if the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. This is very interesting because this is something I've preached on about this donkey and Balaam, and that's called Trust What You Cannot See. That is in my sermon playlist here on YouTube. in the sermon playlist. You can look for that. It's called "Trust What You Cannot See." It's a very good word, I do believe. But the angel of the Lord stood in a path on the vineyards, and a wall being on this side, and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself unto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? Did you catch that part? Let me say it again. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? The donkey talked. The donkey asked Balaam in English, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? It may not have been in English, actually. Whatever the language was that this King James was translated into English, but that, anyway, the donkey talked. So there you go. And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now I would kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am I not thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Thou therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him into a city of Moab, which is under the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore comest thou not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that God putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came unto Kirjath-Huzoth. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. There you go, a donkey that was talking like a normal person. It's amazing. Chapter 23. And Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said unto Balak, Stand by there at thy burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he showeth me I will tell thee. And he went to a high place. And God met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, Return unto Balak, and thus thou shalt speak. And he returned to him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable, and said, Balak the king of Moab hath brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come defy Israel. How shall I curse whom God hath not cursed, or how shall I defy whom the Lord hath not defied? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his. Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse mine enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, Must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord hath put in my mouth? Balak said unto him, Come, I pray thee, with me into another place, from whence thou mayest see them. Thou shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shalt not see them all, and curse me from thence. And he brought him into the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. And he said unto Balak, Stand here by the burnt offering while I meet the Lord yonder. And the Lord met Balaam and put a word in his mouth and said, Go again unto Balak and say this. When he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, What hath the Lord spoken? And he took up his parable and said, Rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He hath not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither hath he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. God brought them out of Egypt. He hath as it were the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, What hath God wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up as a lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink the blood of the slain. And Balak said unto Balaam, Neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all. Balaam answered and said unto Balak, Told not I thee, saying, All that the Lord speaketh, that I must do? And Balak said unto Balaam, Come, I pray thee, I will bring thee into another place. Peradventure it will please God that thou mayest curse me from thence. And Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor that looketh toward Jerusalem. No, Jeshimon. And Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. A couple words in there. Thank you for joining online again. I'm glad you're here and joining us in this cover-to-cover Bible reading challenge. If you would, please, in the chat, let me know how you're doing. Let me know where you're watching from. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps get the word out to more people. And that is the ultimate goal of M16, is to get the word to the people. That's it. I have no agenda. This is not about me. I am nothing. I'm just simply a normal man that is called to preach the word, preach the gospel, and that's what I'm doing. So I want to reach as many people as possible. And simply by putting a comment or liking the video will push that algorithm to get it to more people. So if you could please just let me know how you're doing. Are you having a good day? You need any prayer? If you want to interact, if you have questions, please put them in the chat or the comment section, and I will answer those the best that I can. But thanks for joining. Chapter 24, And when Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not as at other times to seek for enchantments, but he set his face toward the wilderness. Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw Israel abiding in his tents according to their tribes, and the Spirit of God came upon him. And he took up his parable and said, Balaam the son of Beor hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said, He hath said, which heard the words of God, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel. As the valleys are they spread forth, as gardens by the riverside, as the trees of line, aloes, which the Lord hath planted, and as cedar trees beside the waters. He shall pour the water out of his buckets, and his seed shall be many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom shall be exalted. Verse 8. God brought him forth out of Egypt. He hath as it were the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations his enemies, and shall break their bones and pierce them through with his arrows. He couched, he lay down as a lion, and as a great lion. Who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesseth thee, and cursed is he that curseth thee. And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. And Balak said unto Balaam, I called thee to curse my, and behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times. Therefore now flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee into great honor, but lo, the Lord hath kept thee back from honor. And Balaam said unto Balak, Spake I to thy messengers which thou sentest unto me, Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold. I cannot go beyond the commandment of the Lord to do either good or bad of mine own mind. But what the Lord saith, that will I speak. Now behold, I go into my people, come thereafter, and I will advertise thee what this people shall do to thy people in latter days. And he took up his parable and said, Balaam the son of Beor hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said, he hath said, which heard the words of God and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of the Sheth. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked at Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And he looked at the Kenites and took up his parable and said, Strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy nest in a rock. Nevertheless, the Kenite shall be wasted until Asher shall carry thee away captive. And he took up his parable and said, Alas, who shall live when God doeth this? And ships shall come from the coast of Chittim, and shall afflict Asher, and shall afflict Eber, and he also shall perish forever. And Balaam rose up and went and returned to his place, and Balak also went his way. I will go ahead and throw up the this is the schedule, the Bible in 90 days reading schedule. Read the Bible cover to, I've never noticed this. Read the Bible cover to cover by investing as little as 30 minutes a day. Yeah, anybody that reads that fast, I think I read pretty fast, and these videos are averaging at least an hour. So if you can read what I'm reading in 30 minutes, then you are a fast reader. Wow. Anyway, this is Christian Standard Bible reading schedule. That's kind of what I'm using. We're on day 12 here. As you can see, day 12 is right here. And it's saying Numbers 21:8 through 32:19, but I round them off so I don't stop in the middle of a chapter. But yeah, I never noticed that. It amazes me that, I'm coming up on 30 minutes here, and I've only gotten through 3 chapters. Of course, I do some talking too, but anyway. So that's, if you want to follow along, you can download that Christian Standard Bible. Just Google 90-day reading schedule, Bible reading schedule, and you can follow along with me if you want to do that. All right, Numbers chapter 25. And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab, and they called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bowed down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people, and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, Slay ye every one of his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman into the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent, and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, hath turned my wrath away from the children of Israel while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy. Wherefore say, Behold, I give unto my covenant of peace, and he shall have it, and his seed after him, even the covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was zealous for his God, and made an atonement for the children of Israel. Now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain with the Midianitish woman, was Zimri, son of Salu, a prince of a chief house among the Simeonites. And the name of the Midianish woman that was slain was Cosbi, and the daughter of Zur. He was head over a people and a chief house in Midian. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Vex the Midianites, and smite them, for they vex you with their wiles, wherewith they have beguiled you in the matter of Peor, and the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a prince of Midian, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague for Peor's sake. Chapter 26. And this is a long one. There are 65 verses in this one, so I'm definitely going to water up before that. And I will probably take a break around 30 or so and water up again. Numbers chapter 26. And it came to pass after the plague that the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saying, Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel from 20 years old and upward throughout their father's house, all that are able to go to war with Israel. And Moses and Eleazar the priest spake with them in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses and the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt. Reuben, the eldest son of Israel, the children of Reuben, Hanok, of whom cometh the family of the Hanochites of Palu, the family of the Paluites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These are the families of the Reubenites, and they that were numbered of them were 43,730. Sons of Palu, Elab, the sons of Elab, Nimuel, and Dathan, and Abiram, and is that Dathan and Abiram, which were famous in the congregation, who strove against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they strove against the Lord. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign, notwithstanding the children of Korah died not. 12. The sons of Simeon, after their families of Nimuel, family of the Nimulites, of Jamin, family of the Jaminites, of Jachin, the family of the Jachinites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarites, of Shaul, the family of the Shaulites. These are the families of the Simeonites, 22,200. The children of Gad, after their families, of Zephon, the family of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the family of the Haggites, of Shuni, the family of the Shunites, of Ozni, the family of the Oznites, of Eri, family of the Erites, of Arod, the family of the Arodites, of Areli, the family of Arlites. Let me know in the chat if you can say these words, because I can't. These are the families of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered of them, 40,500. Sons of Judah were and Onan, and and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Judah, after their families, were of Shelah, the family of the Shelonites, of Pharez, the family of the Pharezites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarites, and the sons of Pharez were of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Hamul, the family of the Hamulites, and these are the families of Judah, according to those that were numbered of them, 16,500. The sons of Issachar, after their families of Tola, the family of the Tolites, of Pua, the family of the Punites, of Jashub, the family of the Jashubites, of Shimron, the family of the Shimronites. There's a lot of ites in there. These are the families of Issachar, according to those that were numbered of them, 3,004,300 of the sons of Zebulun after their families of Sered, family of the Sardites of Elon, family of the Elonites of Jaleel, the family of the Jaleelites. These are the family of the Zebulunites, according to those that were numbered of them, 3,005,500. The sons of Joseph after their families were Manasseh and Ephraim. Of the sons of Manasseh, the Machir, the family of the Machirites, and Machir begat Gilead, and Gilead came from the family of the Gileadites. These are the sons of Gilead. Of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites. Of Helek, the family of the Helekites. And of Azriel, the family of the Azrielites. And of Shechem, the family of the Shechemites. And of Shemida, the family of the Shedemites. And of Hefer, let me guess, Heferites. See, I guessed it before I even read it. And Zephliad had the son of Hefer, had no sons, but daughters, and the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mala and Noah and Hogla and Milcah and Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh, and those were numbered of them 50 and 2,700. They're the sons of Ephraim after their families of Shuthelah, the family of the Shuthelites, of Becher, the family of the Bacharites, of Tahan, the family of the Tahanites. These are the sons of Shuthelah, of Iran, the family of the Iranites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 30 and 2,500. These are the sons of Joseph after their families. Sons of Benjamin, their families of Bela, the family of the Beelites, and Ashbel, family of the Ashbelites, of Abraham, the family of the Ahiramites, of Shupham, the family of the Shuphamites, of Hupham, the family of the Huphamites. The sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman, of Ard, the family of the Ardites, and of Naaman, the family of the Naamites. The sons of Benjamin after families, and they that were numbered of them were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan after their families of Shuham, the family of the Shuhamites. These are the families of Dan's after their families. All the families of the Shuhamites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 3,004,400. Of the children of Asher, after their families of Jimnah, the family of the Jimnites, of Jesui, the family of the Jesuites, of Beriah, the family of the Berites. Of the sons of Beriah, of Heber, the family of the Heberites, of Malchiel, family of the Malchielites. The name of the daughter Asher was Sarah. I know that one. Sarah, that's my sister's name. These families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, who were 50 and 3,400. Of the sons of Naphtali, the families of Jeziel, family of the Jezelites, of Gunai, the family of the Gunites, of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, of Shilom, the family of the Shilmites. These are the families of Naphtali, according to their families, and they that were numbered of them were 40 and 5,400. These were the numbered of the children of Israel, 600,000 and 1,730. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Unto these the land shall be divided for an inheritance according to the number of the names. Too many thou shalt give more inheritance, and go few thou shalt give the less inheritance. To everyone shall his inheritance be given according to the number of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot according to the names of the tribes of their fathers. They shall inherit. According to the lot shall the possession thereof be divided between many and few. And these are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families of Gershon, the family of the Gershonites, of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites, of Merari, the family of the Merariites. These are the families of the Levites, the family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahalites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Kohorites, and Kohath begat Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, Joshabed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare unto Levi in Egypt, and she bare unto Amram, Aaron, and Moses, and Miriam their sister. And unto Aaron was born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died, and they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them went 20 and 3,000, all males from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given among them among the children of Israel. These are they that were numbered by Moses and Eleazar, the priest, who numbered the children of Israel in the plains by Moab, by Jordan, near Jericho. But among these there was not a man of them who Moses and Aaron the priest numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel until the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord hath said of them, they shall surely die in the wilderness, and there was not left a man of them, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. Whew, that was a long one. Chapter number 27. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hefer, the son of Gilead, son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and these are the names of his daughters: Mela. I think it's how you say that. I kind of like that name too. Mala, maybe? Noah, and Hogla, and Milcah, and Tirzah. I like that first one. Let me know if you like that in the chat. And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar, the priest, and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, Our father died in the wilderness. He was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done from among his family, because he hath no son given to us, therefore possession among the brethren of our father? Moses brought their cause before the Lord, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession of an inheritance among the father's brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a man die and have no son, he shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter. And if he have no daughter, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his brethren. And if he have no brethren, then ye shall give it his inheritance unto his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, then he shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family, and he shall possess it. And it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord said unto Moses, Get thee up into this mount Abiram, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. When thou hast seen it, thou also shalt be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron thy brother was gathered. For ye rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes, that is the water of Meribah and Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them, which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hand upon him, and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Urim before the Lord. At his word shall they go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua, set him before the Eleazar the priest, before all the congregation. He laid his hands upon him and gave him a charge as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. All right, chapter 28. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say to them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire, for a sweet savor unto me shall ye observe to offer unto me in due season. And thou shalt say unto them, This is the offering made by the fire, which ye shall offer unto the Lord, 2 lambs of the first year without spot day by day, for a continual burnt offering. The one lamb shalt thou offer in the morning, and the other lamb shalt thou offer at even. Sorry about the yawning. And a tenth part of an ephah of flour for a meat offering mingled with the fourth part of an hin of beaten oil. It is continual burnt offering which is ordained in Mount Sinai for a sweet savor and sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And the drink offering thereof shall be fourth part of hin for one lamb. In the holy place shalt thou cause the strong wine to be poured into the Lord for a drink offering. And the other lamb shalt thou offer at even. There's that even again. As the meat offering of the morning, and as the drink offering thereof, thou shalt offer it a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And on the Sabbath day, 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2/10 deals of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil, and the drink offering thereof. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, besides the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And in the beginnings of your months ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without spot, and 3/10 deals of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil for 1 bullock, and 2/10 deals of flour for a meat offering mingled with oil for 1 ram, and a several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering unto the 1 lamb for a burnt offering of a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And our drink offering shall be half an hin of wine unto a bullock, and a third part of a hin unto a ram, and a fourth part of hin unto a lamb. This is the burnt offering of every month throughout the months of the year. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, besides the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And in the 14th day of the first month is the Passover of the Lord. And in the 15th day of this month is the feast. 7 days shall unleavened bread be eaten. And the first day shall be a holy convocation. Ye shall do no manner of servile work therein. Ye shall offer a sacrifice made by fire for a burnt offering unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks and 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year. They shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be of flour mingled with oil. 3/10 deals shall ye offer for a bullock, and 2/10 deals for a ram. And several tenth deal shalt thou offer for every lamb throughout the 7 lambs. 1 goat for a sin offering to make an atonement for you. Ye shall offer these besides the burnt offering in the morning, which is for a continual burnt offering. After this manner ye shall offer daily throughout the 7 days the meat of the sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. It shall be offered besides the continual burnt offering and his drink offering. And on the 7th day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Also in the day of the first fruits, when ye bring a new meat offering unto the Lord, after your weeks be out, ye shall have a holy convocation, and shall do no servile work. Ye shall offer the burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord, 2 young bullocks, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year, and their meat offering of flour mingled with oil. 3/10 deals, 1 bullock, 2/10 deals unto 1 ram, a several tenth deal unto 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats to make an atonement for you. He shall offer them beside the continual burnt offerings and his meat offering. They shall be unto you without blemish, and their drink offerings. And next, chapter 29. Okay, give me just a quick second. Okay, I'm back. That's the thing about live videos is sometimes things happen, and when you're doing a live video, you can't edit things out. I mean, it's all live. You can't stop the video, uh, and it's all live. So sometimes there's going to be certain times when I gotta kind of go backstage, as they call it here in the software, and that's all right. So anyway, back to chapter 29. And in the 7th month, on the first day of the month, ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. It is a day of blowing the trumpets unto you. And ye shall offer a burnt offering for a sweet savor unto the Lord, 1 young bullock, and 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. And of their meat offerings shall be a flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals for a bullock, and 2/10 deals for a ram, 1/10 deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats, for a sin offering to make an atonement for you. Besides the burnt offering of the month, and his meat offering, and the daily burnt offering, and his meat offering, and their drink offerings, according to their manner, for a sweet savor, a sacrifice made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall have on the 10th day of the 7th month a holy convocation, and ye shall afflict your souls, and ye shall not do any work therein. But ye shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord for a sweet savor, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, and 7 lambs of the first year, and they shall be unto you without blemish. And their meat offering shall be 1 flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals to a bullock, and 2/10 deals to 1 ram, a several 10th deal for 1 lamb throughout the 7 lambs. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the sin offering of atonement, and the continual burnt offering, and the meat offering of it, and their drink offerings. On the 15th day of the 7th month, ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work. Ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. Ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, 13 young bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year. They shall be without blemish. And their meat offering shall be a flour mingled with oil, 3/10 deals unto every bullock, the 13 bullocks, 2/10 deals to each ram of the 2 rams, and a several 10th deal to each lamb of the 14 lambs, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, beside the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 2nd day, ye shall offer 12 young bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs of the first year without spot, and their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and the meat offering thereof, and the drink offerings. And on the 3rd day, 11 bullocks, 2 rams, 14 lambs, first year without blemish. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 goat is for sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering and his meat offering and his drink offering. On the 4th day, 10 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. Their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. On the 5th day, 9 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without spot. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, and after the manner. And 1 goat for 1 sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. And on the 6th day, 8 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering and their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. On the 7th day, 7 bullocks, 2 rams, and 14 lambs of the first year without blemish. And their meat offering, their drink offerings for the bullocks, for the rams, and for the lambs shall be according to their number, after the manner. And 1 goat for a sin offering, besides the continual burnt offering, his meat offering, and his drink offering. On the 8th day ye shall have a solemn assembly. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Ye shall offer a burnt offering, a sacrifice made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, 1 bullock, 1 ram, 7 lambs of the first year without blemish. Their meat offering, their drink offerings for the bullock, for the ram, and for the lamb shall be according to their number, after the manner. And one goat sin offering besides the continual burnt offering, and his meat offering, and his drink offering. These things ye shall do unto the Lord in your set feasts, besides your vows and your freewill offerings, for your burnt offerings, and for your meat offerings, and for your drink offerings, and for your peace offerings. Moses told the children of Israel according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. Chapter number 30. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bond her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day that he heareth it, not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bond her soul shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her. And if she had at all a husband, when she vowed, or uttered aught out of her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vows shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect, and the Lord shall forgive her. But every vow of a widow and of her that is divorced, wherewith they have bound their soul, shall stand against her. And if she vowed in her husband's house, or bound her soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her, and disallowed her not, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband hath utterly made them void in the day he heard them, then whatsoever proceedeth out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning the bond of her soul, shall not stand. Her husband hath made them void, and the Lord shall forgive her. Every vow and every binding oath to afflict the soul, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void. But if her husband altogether hold his peace at her from day to day, then he established all her vows, or all her bonds which are upon her, he confirmeth then, because he had his peace at her in the day that he heard them. But if he shall any way make them void after that he hath heard them, he shall bear her iniquity. These are the statutes which the Lord commanded Moses between a man and his wife, between the father and his daughter, being yet in her youth, in her father's house. Thank you again to everybody that is joining online currently. And thank you to everybody that will be joining online later. We have 2 more to go. This is chapter 31. Numbers, chapter number 31. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterward shalt thou be gathered unto thy people. And Moses spake unto the people, saying, Arm some of yourselves unto the war, and let them go against the Midianites, and avenge the Lord of Midian. Of every tribe 1,000 throughout all the tribes of Israel shall ye send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war. And Moses sent them to the war, 1,000 of every tribe, them and the Phinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, to the war with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand. And they warred against the Midianites as the Lord commanded Moses, and they slew all the males. And they slew the kings of Midian, beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi and Rechem, and Zur and Hur and Reba, 5 kings of Midian, Balaam also the son of Beor, that slew with the sword. And the children of Israel took all the women of Midian captives, their little ones, and took the spoil of their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goods. And they burnt all their cities wherein they dwelt, and all their goodly castles with fire. And they took all the spoil and all the prey, both of men and of the beasts. And they brought to the captives and the prey and the spoil unto Moses and Eleazar the priest, and unto the congregation of the children of Israel, unto the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by Jordan near Jericho. And Moses and Eleazar the priest and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them without the camp. And Moses was wroth with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. Moses said unto them, Have ye saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor, and there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord. Now therefore kill every male among the little ones, kill every woman that hath known man by lying with him. But all the women, children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. And do ye abide without the camp 7 days. Whosoever hath killed any person, and whosoever hath touched any slain, purify both yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. Purify all your raiment, and all that is made of skins, and all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood. And Eleazar the priest said unto the men of the war, which went to the battle, This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord commanded Moses. Only the gold and the silver and the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, you shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with water of separation, and all that abideth not the fire, ye shall make go through the water. And ye shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and ye shall be clean, and afterward ye shall come into the camp. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Take the sum of the prey that was taken, both of man and beast, thou and Eleazar the priest, and the chief fathers of the congregation, and divide the prey in 2 parts between them that took the war upon them who went out to battle, and between all the congregation. And levy a tribute unto the Lord of the men of war which went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons and of the beeves, and of the asses and of the sheep. Take it off their half, and give it to Eleazar the priest for an heave offering of the Lord. And of the children of Israel's half thou shalt take 1 portion of 50 of the persons of the beeves, and the asses, and the flocks, and of all manner of beasts, and give them unto the Levites, which keep the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord. And Moses and Eleazar the priest did as the Lord commanded Moses. And the booty, being the rest of the prey which the men of the war had caught, was 600,000, and 70,000, and 5,000 sheep, 62,000 beeves, 61,000 asses, and 32,000 persons in all, of women that had not known man by lying with him. I want to actually look up what is a beeve. A beeve is a single head of beef cattle, or a cow. It is a variant or back formation of the word beeves, which is the plural of beef. Oh, I see. Essentially, beeve is a way to refer to one individual of the beef cattle species. So, like, instead of saying beefs, it says beeves. That makes sense. And 32,000 persons in all, of women that had not known man by lying with him. And the half, which was the portion of them that went out to war, was a number 300,000 and 30,500 sheep. And the Lord's tribute of the sheep was 603 and the beeves were 36,000, of which the Lord's tribute was 312. And the asses were 30,500, of which the Lord's tribute was 301. And the persons were 16,000, of which the Lord's tribute was 32 persons. And Moses gave the tribute, which was the Lord's heave offering, unto Eleazar the priest, as the Lord commanded Moses. And of the children of Israel's half, which Moses divided from the men that wared, now the half that pertained unto the congregation was 300,000, and 30,000, and 600,000, and 500 sheep, and 36,000 beeves, and 30,000 asses, and 500, and 16,000 persons. Even of the children of Israel's half, Moses took one portion of 50, both of man and of beast, and gave them unto the Levites, which kept the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the officers which were over thousands of the host, and captains of thousands, and captains of hundreds, came near unto Moses. And they said unto Moses, Thy servants have taken the sum of the men of war which are under our charge, and there lacketh not one man of us. We have therefore brought an oblation for the Lord, what every man hath gotten of jewels of gold, chains and bracelets, rings, earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before the Lord. And Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels, and all the gold of the offering that they offered up to the Lord, of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, 16,750 shekels. For the men of war had taken spoil, every man for himself. And Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of a thousands and a hundreds, and brought it to the tabernacle of the congregation for a memorial for the children of Israel before the Lord. Chapter number 32. And this will be the final one in day 12 of the child Bible cover to cover reading challenge. I was trying to say challenge, and I said child for whatever reason. But final chapter. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle, and when they saw the land of Jazar and the land of Gilead, that behold, the place was a place for cattle. The children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moses and to Eleazar the priest and unto the princes of the congregation, saying, Ataroth and Dibon and Jazer and Jimrah and Heshbon and Eliel, that's right, and Shebam and Nebo and Beon. Even the country which the Lord smote before the congregation of Israel is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle. Wherefore said they, If they have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for a possession, and bring us not over Jordan. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and to the children of Reuben, Shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? And wherefore discourage ye the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which the Lord hath given them? Thus did your fathers when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up into the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel, that they should not go into the land which the Lord hath given them. The Lord's anger was kindled. The same time, and he sware, saying, Surely none of the men that came out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. The Lord's anger was kindled against Israel, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of the Lord was consumed. And behold, you are risen up in your father's stead, an increase of sinful men to augment yet the fierce anger of the Lord toward Israel. For if he turn away from people after him, he will yet again leave them in the wilderness, and he shall destroy all his people. And they came near unto him and said, We will build sheepfolds here for our cattle and cities for our little ones. But we ourselves will go ready armed before the children of Israel until we have brought them into their place, and our little ones shall dwell in the fenced cities because of the inhabitants of the land. We will not return unto our houses until the children of Israel have inherited every man his inheritance. For we will not inherit with them on yonder side Jordan or forward, because our inheritance is fallen to us on this side Jordan eastward. And Moses said unto them, If ye will do this thing, and if ye will go armed before the Lord to war, and will go all of you armed over Jordan before the Lord until he hath driven out his enemies from before him, and the land be subdued before the Lord, then afterward ye shall return and be guiltless before the Lord and before Israel, and this land shall be your possession before the Lord. But if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. Build your cities for your little ones, and folds for your sheep, and do that which hath proceeded out of your mouth. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spake unto Moses, saying, Thy servants will do as my Lord commandeth. Our little ones, our wives, our flocks, and our cattle shall be there in the cities of Gilead. But thy servants will pass over, every man armed for war before the Lord to battle, as my Lord saith. So concerning them Moses commanded Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the chief fathers of the tribe of the children of Israel. And Moses said unto them, If the children of Gad and the children of Reuben will pass with you over Jordan, every man armed to battle before the Lord, and the land shall be subdued before you, and he shall give them the land of Gilead for a possession. But if they will not pass over with you armed, they shall have possessions among you in the land of Canaan. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, saying, As the Lord hath said unto thy servants, so will we do. We will pass over armed before the Lord into the land of Canaan, that the possession of our inheritance on this side Jordan may be ours. And Moses gave unto them, even to the children of Gad, and to the children of Reuben, and unto the half the tribe of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Sihon, the king of Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land with the cities thereof, in the coast, even the cities of the country round about. The children of Gad built Dibon and Ataroth and Aroer and Atroth, Shaphan and Jazer and Jogbehah and Beth Nimrah and Beth Haran, fenced cities and folds for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Heshbon and Eliah and Kirjathmaim, and Nebo and Baalmeon, their names being changed in Shibma, and gave other names unto the cities which they builded. And the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it and disposed the Amorite which was in it. And Moses gave Gilead unto Machir, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt therein. And Jar, the son of Manasseh, went and took the small towns thereof and called them Havoth Jar. And Noab went and took Canath and the villages thereof and called it Nobah, after his own name. Okay, that was 32. Yes, that was 32. Alrighty then. So our day number 13 will be Numbers 33. And I think we will be getting into, we're going to have to do a split there. So we'll do Numbers 33. And we'll be getting into Deuteronomy also the next day, day 13. So there you have it. We will be closing out on day 13 of Numbers, and we will be getting into Deuteronomy. So there you go. Thank you, Lord, for that. All right, we will go into prayer. Thank you, Lord, for your wonderful word that we have heard today as we are going through the book of Numbers, as we're doing our cover to cover challenge. I am blessed that I'm able to do that, and I'm blessed that people follow along with me and people will follow along later. And I'm thankful that your word, through the power of just a little button here on my computer, can go out to the world. That absolutely amazes me, and I am so thankful for that. Thank you, Lord, for this day, and thank you for, again, everybody that's watching. Please be with them. Any prayers that they may have, please listen to them, Lord. And I pray this in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you for day 13. So have a great day in Jesus' mighty name.